A very challenging practice on this day, dealing with the natural elements that we have to be prepared to adapt with. Just don't know what we may have on Saturday, and we tell our guys we're weatherproof. Whatever it is, it's UTSA weather. And so we competed with it today and had some sloppy play at times. And so the ability to adapt, to handle a wet ball is something that I'm glad happened today. By the back end of the practice, we realized there's no excuse. It is what it is. We can't control it, so let's do our job to the best of our ability. And our team did that and finished practice strong. A competitive practice throughout the day as we seen the exotic things that this opponent brings to us from an offensive and defensive standpoint. And there's a lot for us to continue to work through these kinks. A talented football team, but a well-coached team as well that will provide a lot of challenges for us that we need to continue to work on as we go forward with this week.
Frank, what about their quarterback, Kellen Mond? He's one of our players here for a few years before with IMG.
Yeah.
Did very well. What does he do well?
Very good player. He runs the ball well and he throws it well. Most importantly, he runs their offense. He is the general of their football team. He have over 70-plus carries on this season. Not all designed. At times he'll scramble and extend plays, but they do have some +1 runs with him from the quarterback position where their design runs. And he is very adequate in doing so, in being efficient in picking up yardage. But I just think he managed their team, their offense very well in the things that they ask of him.
Coach, have you talked to your players, coaches, just about the atmosphere there? I mean, you've been there.
Yeah.
It's a very unique, experience in college football, I'd say.
Yeah, we haven't really dove into that part of it yet. We will in the days to come. They know. They watch college football. They're not immune to it. But we'll speak on it and what to expect when we get to College Station and all the pageantry that comes with it.
Coach, Sincere's been your number one running back in a lot of games, but it seems like whoever the second guy is kind of rotated, whether it's Brady or BJ or even Devin Boston in some games. How do you make that decision? Is it like a game plan thing, or is it based on who plays well in practice? What do you look at?
The scheme that we have, there's certain things that each one of those guys do really well. The down and distance play a role in it as well. And so, week in and week out, they're all practicing the same things, and whichever one at that time we think give us the greatest advantage, or how they're playing in other areas of the game, whether it's special teams or any other role that we put them in. And so it's kind of a game decision based on what's going on, whether it's short yardage, goal line, or an exotic play, things of that nature.
When you evaluate your offense and what works and what doesn't, how critical is that play calling balance between run and pass? You talked about that after this game against Rice.
Yeah, I think it's always important to have balance. I think in order to be an effective running team, you have to make people honor the pass. I think in order to pass the ball, you have to run the ball effectively so that they don't stack the box on you. So the balance or the intent sometimes is as important even as the production to allow yourself to have to make a defense balance up and to be able to play both run and pass to give you opportunities in both those phases of the game. So balance will always be important for us.
What's Tyke's status this week? How does he look from an injury perspective?
Tyke will not be with us this week.
How about Lowell as far as the quarterbacking? How's he?
He's healthy.
He's healthy. How's he coming along? Is he picking it up and developing still?
He continues to develop. He's doing a really good job for us, understanding what our expectations are. He's grabbed the helms of our offense, and we like the position that he's in and the progress that he's making.
Since Sarah McCoy through mid-season, coach, in the 6-7 games he played, is he as good of a freshman as? And I know he coached a bunch of good ones, but how would you rate him? As far as for being a kid, still just learning the ropes. How's he playing?
He's very talented. He's as good as we've had here for sure. He's done the things that we've asked of him, and he hasn't even tapped his talent of what he will be. I think he has an opportunity to shatter every record that we've had here at our university. He does everything that we ask of him from a passing game standpoint. He can protect, he can catch out of the backfield, and certainly he's shown that he can run between the tackles as well as on the edge with the ability, with big play ability. So we like his progress in the direction that he's going. Thanks, guys.